Welcome to Fun with RC Dudes. What we're going to talk about on tonight's episode is how to install the battery in the Traxxas 1/16 scale slash. And this one happens to be our Mark Jenkins edition. One thing you should know, though, for all of you who might be thinking about buying the 1/16 scale, a word of caution, especially for you dads out there who might be buying it for your kids, or you're just an RC enthusiast and you're thinking about buying it yourself. The stock battery that comes with the vehicle is a very weak battery. It lasts at best 10 to 15 minutes. That's at best. And if you're running at high speeds, it's not going to last as long. So I would hate for you to get the vehicle, go outside and use it, or one of your kids use it, and all of a sudden the thing dies and it ruins the whole experience and the whole afternoon for you, or morning, whatever the case may be. So how do you solve for that? One of the things you can do is when you buy the 1/16 scale slash, you would buy a lipo battery in addition to what comes with its stock. So you really don't want the stock battery. You want a lipo battery, a 2-cell lipo battery. And I have the part number here. So if you were to go out to the Traxxas website, it's part number 2820X, 2820X. That's the smallest 2-cell lipo battery that will actually fit this vehicle. And I called Traxxas just to confirm that that is the exact battery to go in here. And they did confirm it. Whether you're installing the stock battery or the lipo, I'm going to show you how to do it now because it's a lot different from how you install the battery on the bigger vehicles. All right, so you'd pull the pins out, take the shell off, and the battery compartment is right here on the side of the vehicle, built into the chassis, which is unique from the bigger vehicles. So there are two push tabs here, and basically you push them and it unsnaps and opens the battery housing. You take the battery, again, I would recommend that you buy the lipo battery, the 2-cell lipo. You insert it with the cord to the back, and there's actually a little notch here that allows the thing to close with the battery in it. And then you plug it in. You would turn your controller battery on, which I don't have the controller right here, and then you would press the blue button on the top and turn the unit on, and then put your shell back on and go racing. Now, when you get finished, normally what we do for the big models with the larger lipo batteries is we put it in storage mode, but these little small ones do not have a storage mode. So what Traxxas recommends is that after you finish racing it, just recharge it back to the full state and then put it in storage. And obviously you'd want to make sure right when you go to use it, if it's a few days later, that you recharge it again. But their recommendation is don't put it to bed while it's completely dead. Recharge it and let it organically start to go down over time if you're leaving it charged. So once you are finished with your vehicle, other than the storage of it, make sure you always disconnect the battery from the vehicle when it's unattended. Leaving the battery connected to the vehicle can actually be a safety hazard. They have been known to catch on fire, and not just Traxxas, but just the RC batteries in general. So you never ever want to leave it connected while it's unattended for a period of time. So that's it for now. I hope you found this video helpful. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And on behalf of my man Will, we'll see you on the streets.